Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today, I'm going to give you a little market update on Rolex. Crash, recession, dip, correction, going up, going down, what's happening? But of course, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my H. Moser Pioneer with the orange strap. Absolutely love it. And also, guys, we got a bunch of cool watches at delraywatch.com, including a Rolex Datejust Palm Motif, the least expensive one on the market right now, a Piaget Polo S Blue Dial chronograph, fantastic watch for the money, and a very rare and pretty cool Walden International made for Ekkergen solid gold triple date chronograph moon phase. And I know I said solid gold, but check out the price because you're not going to believe it on this one. It's an absolute steal. And if you've heard of Walden, well, you know they've made some very cool pieces in the past. All that and more at delraywatch.com, link in the description below. So guys, I'm going to start this video by saying what I'm going to talk about is based on my opinion. It's anecdotal. It's based on the leads I get at Delray Watch, the phone calls I get every day, based on my feel of the market talking to other dealers. It's not exactly the most scientific-based approach, and I feel like I should disclose that. However, that being said, the Rolex market, what's going on? Well, I will once again say this is not a crash, it is a correction. We're just going back to pre-COVID levels. And no, I don't think we've seen the bottom. There is still a ton of Rolex available. In fact, I checked our biggest competitor, their biggest watch dealer in the States. On their website, they had 1,200 watches listed, 708 of them are Rolex. They're like 60% Rolex based. Boy, that's got to hurt, especially if you bought them at like pandemic levels. Rolexes are widely available, and I'm actually getting more emails and phone calls than ever saying, "Hey Fed, I got the call from my dealer on this Datejust. I don't want it. Do you want it?" Well, first of all, I will tell you, and I'm only speaking for myself, we are buying no Rolex above retail unless it's certain sports models. Daytonas, Batman a little bit, Batgirl a little bit, Pepsi's still above retail, but offering me a 36 Blue Dial Datejust that used to be above retail COVID, yeah, I'm not buying that at retail. Buying that below retail. Same thing with like Yachtmasters and two-tone models and basically everything else. And I'm not saying every other dealer's doing that, but I am future-proofing myself, and I'm certainly not overpaying for Rolex unless it's, some particular models which have still gone down but are still kind of holding up. I do think we've got probably another 10% to go on the drop, and I think it's going to settle to where we were before COVID, like around 2019, which is Daytonas, GMTs are going to be above retail, certain special dial like gold watches are going to be above retail, but they just don't belong above retail. Subs don't belong above retail. Yachtmasters, Explorer 2s, all this stuff did not used to be above retail, and I think this is back to where we're going. This is not a crash. It's just going back to normal. And I do think if you have your name at an AD and you've been waiting for that model, I'm not going to tell you you're going to get your watch tomorrow, but I can tell you I've been getting more phone calls from people who've been getting the call from their dealer than ever before. Rolex is delivering watches. They are getting harder to flip, so more of them are available to the non-flippers. Not to mention, Rolex is not exporting to Russia anymore, so that whole production gets to be distributed elsewhere, so there's more watches available anyway. And I think things are going back to normal, which is where they should be, which means easier access for you guys, and it also means that we as dealers finally got to stop playing the stupid game of overpaying for models and flipping them. I think it's good for everybody involved except for the people holding all that inventory bought at prices from 6 months ago. That has got to hurt. Once again, just my opinion, things are settling down. I think we have a little bit more to go on the downward. I think it's going to be easier to get. And yeah, I mean, all in all, I see it overall as a good thing in my opinion. Guys, what do you think? Is this good news? Is this bad news? Let me know in the comment section below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more content. And of course, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.